What will the emotions feel like? Even though it is third fight, this is bigger, obviously, and now it's Madison Square Garden.
Mhm.
What are the feelings? What are the emotions as you fight in what's going to be a pretty big deal, big event?
Yeah, it is a big event, but obviously, I have the pressure of my grandfather behind me. I'm fighting in Madison Square Garden, but to deal with those pressures, I like to normalize things,
Yeah,
I'm just going there to fight. I'm here to fight. I'm not here for vacation. It's me, the ref, and another guy that's trying to hurt me.
yeah.
Whether it's in Madison Square Garden or in somebody's backyard, I still got to fight this guy. So, to deal with the pressure, I tell myself that, and even talking to you, it helps me to realize that that's the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
We're just getting in a fist fight, or
Right,
not
right. It's
really,
pretty simple when you
not
think
just
about
a
it, right?
fist fight, but yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're fighting. So yeah, just telling myself that is helps me deal with the nerves, and once I make weight, I'm gonna be super happy. I could finally eat carbs
Yeah.
and salt and stuff. So I'm really excited.
I can't wait for you to get there so you feel better. Um, Biaggio, do you feel pressure because people expect this greatness from you when you're still a young guy, young in
Mhm.
the sport, and it almost feels unfair to me that people might expect you to be your grandfather when
Mhm.
you're new to all of this.
Mhm. Yeah, I definitely have the pressure. I even had that pressure in football, and
Yeah.
that's a completely different sport. I'm also doing MMA, which is also a completely different sport from boxing, but it's still a combat sport. So I think there's going to be a little bit more pressure there. But again, I like to just normalize stuff. That helps me deal with the pressure too, because at the end of the day, I'm just like any other fighter who's fighting to create their own name, create their own legacy. The only difference is my grandfather's really famous, and because of that, I've gotten the platform that I've gotten. But at the end of the day, it's how you perform in the cage. So, um, yeah, I definitely do have that pressure, but I feel like I'm dealing with it pretty well.
When people out there are watching you and what many people it might be their first time, are there similarities between you and your grandfather? Does your even though it is boxing versus MMA, is there a style resemblance? What do we expect to watch when we see you?
Um, you know, when my grandfather boxed, I feel like it wouldn't translate that well over to MMA. He was very heavy on his lead leg,
Yeah,
threw the jab out a lot. If I tried that in MMA, I would just get leg kicked all
right. Just
day.
bang, bang. Yeah,
Yeah, I've tried that too, and I've gotten leg kicked and even taken down. So it didn't really work. But his speed is something that I feel like I have too. I feel like his speed is passed
yeah.
down to me. I feel like dealing with the big stage and the lights and the all of that. I feel like it's transferred down to both me and my brother, and even my aunt Layla. So um, there are some similarities. I love his jab. I love the way he sets up his right hands. I
Yeah.
do that the same. Setting up my right hand the same way as he does with 1-2s and hook crosses and stuff like that. So watching him, and I pick up little things like that.